What are you waiting for?
Come join the Geek Drums Nation. What is up, guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we will be talking about Superman and Lois Season 4. Yes, this will be the first official video for Season 4 that I will be making over this hiatus, this extended hiatus. We all know what's going on with the writer's strike and the Screen Actors Guild potentially striking in the next couple of days. So yeah, we have an extended hiatus until they can come up with a way to pay these writers and these actors what they deserve. So without further ado, this video is entitled, well, the things I want to see in season 4 of Superman and Lois. So let's start off with number one. If a character is not returning, like Sam Lane and Lana Lang, please give them a proper send off. If you could bring them back for at least one episode, pay them the right amount of money, bring them back so their character can get sent off into the sunset the right way. I don't want the last thing we see about Sam Lane is that he died and then we come back and we just see it's a body double and, that's how we say goodbye to Sam Lane. I don't want to see that happen. They can always just say Lana left with John Henry and they do a body double of her getting in a car and driving off into the sunset. I don't want that. They can do that. They've done that in TV before, but I don't want that personally. Give them a good send off. And also, Indy Navarrete, I shared the video yesterday. She did do a TikTok saying that basically her and a couple of other former series regulars would be returning in a guest starring role for at least, 3 episodes at the most with a 10-episode season. That's what you expect. Me and a couple of other content creators have said that as well. Up to 3 episodes at most. That's fine by me because honestly, we almost did not get a season 4, and she said that herself. So I'm just grateful that we're getting a season 4 of this amazing show. And if you want to be completely honest, John Henry, Nat, those characters, we barely saw them the past few seasons. John got in the suit at least 2-3 times this season, and the show did not, you felt their absence, but I feel like it was preparing us for, this potentially happening. The actors' contracts were up to be renewed anyway. I'm guessing it's weird that they only had like a 2-season contract from what I read. That could be a bunch of garbage, but hey, from what I've read with the renewal and everything coming up a few weeks back, that's my understanding on the situation. Correct me down below if I'm wrong. But like I said, like Indy said, we almost didn't get anything. So, hey, we barely saw them anyway. We'll get over it. I'll get over it. Superboy. Can we get Superboy? We will not have a lot of steel. That leaves room for more Superboy. Maybe a more traditional costume. Let Superboy finally be a thing, especially with how the cliffhanger is and potentially doing a Death of Superman arc. I know they kind of already did a Reign of the Superman type storyline in season 2 when Clark went missing on the inverse world for all of those days. But maybe they can revamp it again. Just give John a costume. I mean, not John, give Jordan a costume. If you want to give John a costume, that's cool too. If you want to give John powers next season, that's also cool. Having 2 superpowered sons, we can get a different take on the super sons. They will literally both be super. That'd be cool too, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. Give Jordan a suit. Cut that hair. Give that boy a suit. Number 3. I'm looking at my notes over here. If I keep looking over, I'm just looking at my notes. Number 3, more backstory on Lex and his family. We know he was married. We know he has a daughter who a lot of presuming are whom a lot of fans are presuming is Lena Luthor. This world's take on Lena Luthor. I want to know more about her. I want to know where she's at right now. I want to know what his ex-wife is doing right now. He's been in prison for over a decade, has not seen her. She will not talk to him. Give us more of that. And then also give us the backstory. I want to know more about this Lex. I want to know if this Lex and Superman, and this brings me to my next thing. I want to know if they actually have history because it doesn't really seem like it. It seems like Lex was a Lois Lane villain and he didn't really interact with Superman much when he was out of prison. I want to know if they have history, or is this the start of that classic comic book beef that they always have? Like, I'm sure he's always hated Superman, always felt like he wasn't needed, but maybe they didn't, butt heads like we're used to them doing. Maybe this is the start. If this is the start of that classic beef, cool. I'm all for it. I am all for it 100%. But we need to know. We need to know more about Lex. We need to know more about his history with Lois, more about his history with Superman, if there is any. We need that, and we need that now. because, like I just said, it didn't seem like they had much, history going back and forth. And plus, this Lex is massive. Are we going to see the Lexo suit? Does this man even need a Lexo suit? Maybe he figured out some tech to build into himself. This Lex is a genius. I just want to see more about his backstory, about how he got involved with this, seeing where he has these different Lex Corps at. It's a whole bunch of stuff. It's a whole bunch of stuff I like. I've even posted on Twitter. I want to see a different take on the Superman of China. Kong Kenan. My whole idea for that is Lex has a Lex Corp in China, runs like a trial that he's basically saying, yeah, you want to be like the Man of Steel, I can make you super, yada, yada, yada. They already have Superman's blood, or, at least a synthesized version of it. You could get the Superman to China that way. In the comic books, he did volunteer for a procedure to make him super, so he would, Kong Kenan didn't want to feel like a loser. He also did not want the burden of being a superhero. He just wanted the powers to make himself look cool. So they could always flip that story, and I'm all for that. Just give us more. That wasn't on this list, but I just had thought about it out of the blue looking at a poster. So yeah, that's something else I want to see. I guess that's a bonus. Next up, can we get a proper ending to the Bizarro fight? I don't want a flashback and we don't see them duking it out. I don't want to pick up season 4 and Bizarro's just taken care of, or Clark's just dead, and then we get a flashback, little glimpses. I don't want that. I want to see the fight full out. I know you're going to say, oh, but the budget was cut, yada, yada, yada. They cut the budget by reducing the episode count and reducing the series regulars. Give us the full fight. The season finale was not enough. We got season 4. Give us the full fight. Next up, more action. This season was kind of, hampered down with the whole cancer of it all, if you get what I mean. And we didn't get much Superman. We got Superman, but not as much as I would have liked. Just give us more action all around, especially with Lex Luthor. I'm sure he'll be sending goon after goon after goon, if not going out there himself and trying to throw hands. Give us more action, more Superboy action, more training. Give us more of that. Also, keep the good story for John Kent going. I want to see more coach games. I want to see John getting back out there with the football team, if possible. Even with the firefighters, let him get out there more. I loved what they did with John. I love what Michael Bishop was doing with this character. Excuse me. I'm getting excited, guys, because I love this show so much. But yes, I love what Michael Bishop has done with the character, and I want to keep seeing this momentum going. So let's keep that going. Let's keep that going, guys. Let's really keep that going. Superman and Lois writers, if any of you are here, thank you for being here. Also, take some of this to heart. This is stuff that a lot of fans want to see, mainly me. So yeah. And lastly, but not least, can we get more heroes populating this world? Like, not just out of the blue, but maybe something with this meteor shower that, is a recurring thing, but maybe something else came with it. Maybe heroes are just now causing accidents. Maybe there's a vigilante in Gotham City. Just expand this world more. It doesn't have to be overly populated with heroes, but give Clark somebody else to bounce off of. They don't have to be a series regular. They could be a recurring guest star, for just one episode or two. Just expand the world even more. I'm not asking for a lot, but that would be cool to see. It's also cool if that does not happen, but that's just me. So guys, please let me know what you thought about my list, my small list. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what you would like to see in the show down in the comment section down below. And guys, I will catch you on Monday. Please remember, a side-by-side comparisons video on Gotham Knights, the video game, and the TV show will be posted tomorrow with my bro Taz. He will be joining me for this. I'm really excited for that, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button on this video, and make sure you have the alerts turned on so you never miss another video. I'll check you guys later.